It's the People's Podcast Show with Adrian Biddle, Melissa Bartlett, and your boy, Kerry Bigsby. It's your show, so tell us what you want to talk about. It's that the Round Table Podcast Show.
Yes, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but it is Wednesday, and you know what time it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is your people with the At the Round Table Podcast Show. Man, y'all forgive me, but I'm cold. I don't know what happened on today. I thought we were in spring. Gosh, I had to pull the fleece out.
Yeah, boy. There ain't no joke out there.
For real, the Hulk, real. But our resident diva, aka Miss Pitbull in the dress, does it all so well. Look like she's rocking the burgundy, y'all. Like that old B-boy stand.
Yes, that B-boy.
Yeah.
You know it. And I don't have sneakers to match. I usually try to have everything matching up with my sneakers, but I am here. I am chilling in Chile. I feel like I'm back in Pittsburgh. Like, where is spring? This is Charlotte. What's going on? I got socks, sneakers, pants, a jacket. I said, hold up. I had put some ankle babies on, or ankle socks for those charlatans. I said, I got to go get me some crew. I got to get them things to pull up. Cold.
Cold is real, y'all. Yes,
but I'm
indeed.
happy that we on live. As I said, I'm in the middle of the week and I get to see my bros and do my thing. So I know I got just 2 more days to go, and then it's the weekend.
Yes, indeed. And over here, up toward the other side, we got the man, the myth, the legend. His name is Adrian Biddle, aka
Money.
Hey, what's up, fam? I missed y'all last week. My apologies about that. And once again, I appreciate the intro. I promise you, when I go on this gold rush out west and I hit, I got y'all two covered.
Oh, man. Hey. You can't ask for anything better than that right there, man.
I'm not even greedy. Just buy my Bronco. That's all. I don't just buy my Bronco. Just take cash.
Hey, trust me, I got you covered. Trust me. And gentleman below me, the conductor himself, the one that stirs the drink, Mr. Culture himself, CD.
What's going on? Thank you for joining us tonight, y'all. Good to be here with my brother and sister on here. Look like we got Mr. Dennis Barton. He just joined us on At the Round Table Podcast Show.
412 in the house.
Yeah, buddy. He said, all I know is 63 up in the Berg and we got gas.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a low blow.
That was low.
That was a good one right there.
I'm feeling that one too, right? He came with that one.
Oh, well, Dennis, let me tell you something. Hold on, Dennis, because we got another person that just joined us. It is the lovely, the amazing, the multi-talented Miss Charlie Toods. What's going on, sis?
Hey, Charlie.
My BBFF. What's going on?
Yes, indeed. Shoot. Yeah, it is cold. Hey, Charlie, how you doing up there with gas?
Virginia out too. Virginia struggling too.
Oh, man. Shoot.
It affected North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia as of last night. Now, I don't know if anything or any other states been added to the list as of today.
Man.
Yeah, man, it's real out here in these streets. I had to go out and get some. I had to fight for some yesterday.
Man, shoot, I didn't even believe that. I thought my son was tripping when he said that at first, and then I saw it. I said, "Oh shoot, let me go and put something in this truck." But I think hey, people going out right now and they just grabbing gas, just like panicking. I think that's what's making it really worse.
So we have a shortage because there was the inkling of a shortage. There was the word of a shortage. That's why we have a shortage. There's a gentleman that was at the pump and You know, the little container that people usually carry on the back of their trucks when they're like pressure wash, you know, they wash cars. He was
Hmm.
putting gas in that, which I feel that the service station should not have allowed.
They should have cut it off right then and there. When he saw
Yeah.
him pull up like that, they should have went ahead and clicked that pump right there,
Yep.
and he would have been short in his hand right there,
Yep.
because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff that make me want to pull out my belt and do one of my dad's numbers right there.
He got about halfway. Like one of my friends was at the gas station, like recording him, and I'm like, oh no, mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that kind of behavior that makes it worse out here for everybody.
Yeah. Now we're seeing 2099, 2000 gas prices over $3 again.
Heck yeah. And then just think about the individuals that have these jobs that are gas reliant. Think about the landscapers. Think about the Uber and the Postmate drivers. All of them are needing gas to make their livelihood. And you got somebody who's going to go up there and he's going to fill up this big old thing with gas. Like, what are you going to do? Take it to your shelter that's underground or whatever sort and just hoard it? I mean,
2 things are going to happen, bro. Within the next 2 weeks, somebody's house is going to be on fire, and something's going to be on fire that wasn't, like, it's not supposed to, because you're not storing this gas properly. You're filling up containers and that's it. You're not really storing it how you're supposed to. We were supposed to have a service this morning, and Ben and I are looking at the watch like, what's going on? Like, where's he at? And he sent a message like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm stuck. I was trying to get gas. I can't get to y'all. So it's definitely already affecting people's livelihoods and their businesses that rely on getting to other, places.
mhm. Thank you, Charlie.
Tell it, Charlie.
Yes, indeed. She said, think about someone other than yourself. Indeed. What about the guy who got to take grandmama to the doctor to get her checkup because she's got that sugar, and you want to sit up there and hog all the gas, so he ain't got no gas? What about public transportation? Even though they, in turn, of course, have their own pumps, but some of them, they'll stop off and fill up over here and there and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You got lines going all the way down the street right now because people panicking.
Yep. And the gas stations, as early as 6:45, 7 o'clock a.m., they already had lines.
Yeah. I mean, struggle is real. Struggle is real. But it doesn't have to be a struggle.
It doesn't.
Let's think about it. That's the thing. I mean, we're panicking like just like when COVID started, and then everybody out there getting toilet tissue, getting all of the hand sanitizer.
Don't give them any ideas over there.
They probably already thinking about it now, man. Somebody is sitting in their house right now saying, I got to go get.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be something that's totally off the wall. And you're going to go in the grocery store, and all of a sudden you're going to want to know, where is all the dishwashing liquid?
Right.
Because they're going to feel as though we got to get this dishwashing liquid.
Right.
If we don't have this dishwashing liquid, the world's going to end.
But I feel that retailers have a responsibility as well. Feel that gas service stations have a responsibility as well, because you are very aware of what and who was pulling in and out of at those pumps. Yeah. So when you start seeing people who have multiple, gas containers, I'm talking about the big ones that hold, I think they hold 10 or 15 gallons of gas. Yep. And you got 6. Yeah, you should not allow people to fill those up. I'm sorry. Yeah. But, it's like this whole kind of, I think the things that people should exercise their right to speak up about, whether it's your business or a citizen, they don't. And then the things that you don't have any business speaking about, like someone sitting by the poolside or in a park with their dog, you're all on it and calling the cops and everything else. So that's just the society we're in. That's the world we're living in now.
Good point. Very, very good point. Yeah, they should, at the gas stations though, they should have did what they did in it was like in 2016, as far as regulating like X amount of dollars that you can spend.
So some of them started. They started capital at 20.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's crazy. Oh, good one, Charlie. She said humans are evolving again. This time into SEL fish.
I think it's some of the special K's, Lord. Some of the Circle K's that are capping you at $20. That's the most that you can buy.
And it should be that way. It really should be. And once you get that 20, if they
it's
see
cutting
you,
you off.
yeah, they cut you off right then and there, and you sitting up there talking about, oh no, I got another container. No, buddy, you got to move on. Let somebody else get it.
Exactly. Just pure common courtesy right there. It's not that hard. So what we talking about today, fam?
Good question, because we started on the gas, and that was pretty good. Very good one right there. I don't know. You know what? I could say a couple, but you know what? Melissa had a good one. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I'm trying to think. Yeah. I'm trying to think because we had, shouts out to Low Green. We had Low Green last week, and then the week before that, we were talking with oh my goodness, I'm going brain dead just that quick because I'm still thinking about gas. I think I got about half a tank though. I'm sorry. Now I'll say, hey, Karen, go and take the truck and go put a little more gas in it and stuff like that. But yeah, I think after we did Low Green, we were talking about basically a Revolution Wednesday. And I think during that dialogue, it was really interesting because, we highlighted on a couple of things as far as how people are being treated. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a shout out to Tina McKinney.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
What's going on, Tina? So
Real
I agree.
Right there.
Now, how is it, Tina? That's crazy. You're right. Putting gas in plastic bags.
I can't figure that out.
Who in the world would be as bold to do that?
Yes.
And they're letting them, and that's the thing that is tripping me out. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I know they don't have gas attendants like they used to everywhere, but come on now. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Oh, bless her heart. Charlie says she grinding.
Oh, get you grinding, sis. Get you grinding. We know how it go.
Work hard now, play harder later, sis. You know how you do.
Yes,
especially what she does.
Open containers, yeah. Somebody come up there, they pull up with a big goat cup, and they just start putting gas in it, and they're gonna sit it over there in the little cup holder, and they're gonna go get some more. I mean, just some people do some real ignorant stuff.
Well, that's the world that we live in.
Yeah.
That's the world that we live in. They're totally it's a little scary of the things that people are doing because they think it is a reality or they think, well, I can do it. So, and there's no one stopping them. There's no one correcting them. And this is the future, and you're not seeing young kids. You're not seeing people like in their 20s or early 30s. You're seeing full grown, whole body, matured men.
Hey, money, she didn't say half body. She said full body.
Like, doing this. Like, are you serious? Like, what made your 40+ mom think that this was okay or this was a smart thing for you to do? Like, that is scary.
I'm really not shocked anymore, though.
That is a good point, though, Charlie. That is a very good point. It's almost a catch-22 if you really think about it. She says, but is it worth the fight, though? You say something to them, you don't make it home.
No, it's not.
That's true.
Yeah,
because on the flip side of that, yep.
Choose your battles.
On the flip side of that irrational behavior, you have the irrational response. So,
very true, very true. Like that, like my boy in the movie Unhinged. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Have you seen that, A-Money?
Yeah, that was a good one. That's crazy, man. It certainly fits today's society, that's for sure. I'm not a bit surprised about something like that happening.
Right.
I mean, he didn't care. In that big old truck, and he was just wrecking shop everywhere he went. I was like, my goodness.
I do kind of wish I could have a day like that, though. I just want to just run through a whole bunch of stuff. Just some nice therapy. I'm just saying. Not to hurt anybody. Not to hurt anybody.
Hey,
Just think
bruh.
about the places that you could go and smash stuff. For
Oh,
like,
okay.
so if I can have me a big truck and can run through some stuff, that'll make me feel good.
Yeah, worried for a second.
Yeah, because hey, bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking like full on purge type stuff. I was like, oh my goodness. Hey, I was gonna call Angie Bell and be like, hey Angie, look.
You might want to drop your student.
Hey, it's about to start, you know. That would be something. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate we live in a time in which you know, when wrong is right and right is wrong to a certain extent. You know, you can't really say anything. You can't really, you know, communicate to people and let them know that this is kind of wrong because you fear for your life or some sort of retaliation and stuff. Look who we got joined. What's going on, Mahogany?
Hey, Mahogany.
How you doing, sis? We got chit chat with you. Hey, yeah, I gotta holler at you later on or whatever. So congratulations and stuff. You know, my sis doing big things. Yes. But yeah, it's definitely unfortunate to live in a society like that. And I guess that's the question right there. Have we? And it's interesting because Charlie was laughing and playing, but she was kind of serious about it as far as evolution. But have we devolved so much that, you know, it's like we don't even really connect anymore? We don't really care, you know? That makes sense.
We're dehumanized ourselves socially by having social media. And I feel a lot of that's coming from the pure compassion and humanity that we shared when we saw someone. You know, let's not talk about, you know, the race bait and stuff that happens. Just straight up and down humanity, that if someone was to trip, you would help them up. It would be instinctive. It was second nature, like breathing. Now someone's more intrigued to pull their phone out than they lend you their hand.
Wow.
And laughing while they're doing it.
Right.
That's a good man. That's very good. That's a very good point right there. That, you know, everybody, matter of fact, I was talking to somebody the other day and they were saying the same thing of how, you know, with society, everybody wants to be instant media. And I was like, that is true, because every time you turn around, you know, even with, you know, the cell phones that we have right now, the capacity of them recording and making an HD and uploading is so light years beyond what we used to have back in the day. And it's like, yeah, it's like you're instant media sensation, and some people are maybe trying to do that rather than, like you said, help somebody. That's sad. Wow, good point, Charlie. She said, I believe we have desensitized ourselves from sensory overload, possibly.
I can see that. Certainly see that.
See how long, and this, I know it doesn't bother me, but for our family, especially some of your younger family members, if they're not asleep, just make them sit in a quiet room and watch their body. It literally looks like someone who's coming down from drugs, like, because they're used to having the phone in their hand or having music playing in their ears and their earbuds. Like, you have all these things that stimulate your brain, stimulate your body, your ears, your senses, and just to sit quiet, just to sit still, it drives them bonkers.
Totally agree.
That's why most young people, if they're not on their phone, they're not watching a movie, or they're not having music streaming or whatever the case, they're asleep. Has nothing to do with them being teenagers or working all day, because their body shuts down. And that's scary, that your body needs some type of stimulant in order for you to function.
That's true.
Almost as bad as drugs.
Man, that's a good analogy right there.
True enough it is. Hey, let's open up here, and the viewers too. Let's open up a little bit here. I'm gonna put y'all two on the spot. I'm curious.
Okay.
What is he about to ask us?
Yeah.
Hey, I thought of something not too long ago. What out of y'all two, what was your most awkward moment in life? Or something that you did that you just felt so uncomfortable doing?
Oh Lord. It's the story of my life sometimes. Wow, that's a good one, Money. Awkward moment.
And if anybody that's out there viewing, please share your story as well.
Okay, so you said an awkward moment.
Mm-hmm. Your most awkward moment, or either most embarrassing moment.
Okay, most embarrassing moment. Okay. True, Charlie. Withdrawal isn't just for drugs and addictive behavior, and it's an addictive behavior. Okay. Very good. Yes, indeed. I can say she's driving right now. Okay. Well,
be safe.
Yeah, be careful. Just listen, and if you kind of can stop and say hey or whatever. I don't want that to happen to you now.
Absolutely.
She can talk text.
Yeah, talk text. That's it. Yeah. Dang, dang, that's a good one, Money. You got something? I'm still thinking.
I think my most embarrassing moment was falling at a high school football game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was new. This is when we first moved back to Pittsburgh, and it rained like right before, probably about an hour before, it's time for us to go. And this is when you could catch the bus to the game. Your school used to bus you to the game. And I was at the top of the bleachers because I'm new. I don't know anyone. And I finally saw somebody that I, knew from class or whatever. And I went to walk to like go sit by them. And I slipped and fell. And then I tried to get up. Now by this time, it's right before the game, so the bleachers are full. And I got up again and fell again. But this time I slid down like 3 stairs.
Oh man.
Bless your heart.
So they were laughing and clowning me. So here go the new girl. And I was just like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. But of course I lived it down. But still, it was like, I'm never gonna get over this. I've never been embarrassed. I've always been, I don't want to say popular, but I've always been accepted. Put it that way. So that was like, I got embarrassed, like, whoa, this is crazy. And I think my most awkward moment probably was being in a group of people where I wasn't accepted. So it's kind of like, you're there, but my personality, my, social butterfly smile, being able to talk to anybody about anything. It just was not this group of people. It wasn't working. So that probably was my most awkward moment. And it was a benefit dinner. So I'm at the table for about 2 hours with these other 9 people, because it was a table of 10. And it was awkward. It was horrible. Because, we were there for a good cause. So you did have some entertainment. However, part of that is to network and, be able to kind of build bridges and stuff like that. And it just was not working.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Those are good ones, right?
Yeah, they shut me out. Literally shut me out. They were talking and I was just sitting there.
Yeah, that's man, yeah, those were good. Oh man, we got a good one on here. Tina. Wow. Mine was when my sister called my current boyfriend at the time by my ex's name.
Oh.
He just reminded me of the day. Tina, thank you for sharing. That was a
that
good
happened
one.
to me too, Tina. My dad did it. And sometimes he'll still do it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
say it ain't so.
Appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, golly. What's going on, Robert? Thank you for
Mr.
joining us.
Connor.
Yes, sir. Robert, it's what you talk about Wednesday. So we, it's anything on the table right now. Money has posed the question: what is your most awkward moment in your life, or most embarrassing moment in your life? I almost died.
Tina, I would pay money to see your face.
I know, right?
That.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm trying to think. There's so many situations that have occurred in my life, and I'm like, okay, was that really awkward, or was that like, I think probably the most fondest one I hated it happened was when I was at school. When I was in high school, and A Money, alma mater, Garinger, recognized Wildcats. We used to have senior days. Remember the senior beach days and stuff?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so I'll paint this picture. Become totally transparent since my sister just did as well, both of them. So, I'm there, and we are doing all kinds of things in senior beach day or whatever. So, it's when the seniors kind of represent. This is our day. We do what we do. So the first thing was, of course, people sneaking in drinks onto the football field. So it's like a picnic area. I ain't gonna say picnic. I don't believe in picnics. Y'all know why. But there's a area on the football field in which we're lounging. We're having a good time and everything. And, everybody had their own little area with a blanket down and got your food and stuff. Some people got to go off campus and order food, everything. So somebody was bringing in Goldschlager and some other liqueurs, we'll say. So I'm down there having a good
bus head, because y'all are in high school.
We in high school, but they didn't know it. And people bringing stuff in. I'm popping over from place to place, chilling with people and everything, and mess around and had a little bit here, had a little bit there, and then there's some people on the track. They're gonna run. So I'm sprinting because I used to be a sprinter. So I'm sprinting and I'm blowing people out. And then they want to go over here and play football. So we over here and we're playing football, and that's where the embarrassing moment happened at the football. Because I go out for a pass, and I'm striking out, and pass drops in my hand, and my boy from over here blindsides me, hits me straight on the side. I woke up, and I'm around 4 girls on their blanket saying, "Are you okay, Kay? Are you okay?" So that's why I don't know if I could be embarrassed or if I'm thankful at that time. Because I got carried over there to the blanket and stuff, and then I'm just surrounded by these. They wipe my head, make sure everything good. They bring me, eat this, you'll feel better. Drink this. No, I'm not drinking that. So that was one of those moments right there in which it's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not laughing. I had a football moment too. Y'all know I was a tomboy. Yeah, I had a football moment too. Yep. I got hit right in the stomach and was like, I came to. They was like, "You all right?" Probably about 8 or 9. And my mom, Pentecostal, so I wore dresses all the time. So when my dress is up, I'm laying on my back, and my friends are like, "You okay? You okay? You okay?"
Oh wow!
My weird self. That's what made me probably fall in love with football after that. Because I'm like, but I got them back. I did.
Of course.
Oh, Robert, clutch the pearls. Okay, so Robert said, I was with a girl, and one of my boys said, "That's not your girl you was with last night." In my young days. Disclaimer.
Mr. Connor.
Oh wow!
I hear you, Robert. I tell you, Robert's a player.
Mr. Connor, I can't believe it.
Oh goodness!
All these things happen when we're younger,
Everything, yes. all of it when we're younger.
Charge it to the head, not the heart.
That's it.
Hey, money.
Jeez, I don't have any.
Don't make us go and call your representative.
Hey, you got something. Yeah.
Call the CEO.
I had one. My 9th grade prom. I had took this individual out to a local restaurant in Charlotte, fairly expensive. And I thought, once we arrived there, I've been working a little bit, saved a little bit of some change. Once the menu was brought to us and she started ordering, my facial expression changed because I'm sitting up here counting how much money I had in my pocket at the time. This is looking like it's exceeding my budget that I had planned out. What I had did, because I was so by the time we had finished eating and everything, I was stalling, so I was trying to figure out what to do. So I told her, let me go check on something, and I call my dad. Hey, Dad, hey, look, I'm in a little pinch. Can you bring me some change down here so I can finish paying for the date that I'm on? So Dots brought it down, and what he was supposed to, the embarrassing part of that was that he actually walked on the floor and actually handed me the money. So,
I mean, what was he supposed to do though? This before cell phones. He ain't like he could be like, "Come on outside."
Exactly.
Oh,
that's true. So
golly, and your pop is cool too. Well, I bet you came on here. There you go, son. Here you go now. Y'all have a wonderful day now.
Patting me on the shoulder.
Oh, he did. Oh man, that is something right there, boy. Charlie Twos, ABC. Oh, that girl. Oh man, say it ain't so. Not you, Charlie. Come on now. No.
I think a lot of women have awkward moments, and it seems like you experience them like once you're 30s and 40. Like you would think it happens when you're younger, but we're experiencing them now. And the funny thing is, we're just too hard on ourselves. I had a conversation with one of my neighbors who I always call her like an Amazon goddess. Like she's naturally tall, beautiful skin, body looks like somebody drew her. Like I never would have thought that she would ever have insecurity or have a complex about something. And just talking to her, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you are amazing. Like, if I was in the chicks, I would be like, what's up? Like, she's laughing, like, oh my God, you're so crazy. Like, I'm serious. And she shared with me how, because of who she is and how she looks, she feels like people stare at her and they're talking about her, or she doesn't feel comfortable. She doesn't fit in. And so I was just like, are you serious? Like, I wouldn't even care. Like, she's gorgeous. And so I think we as women, especially Black women, we just put too much pressure on ourselves. So we wind up having awkward moments, and it really doesn't need to be. So I know I feel that way sometimes, depending on where I'm going, because what I look like, what I got on, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. My hair, people looking at my nails. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Charlie said, "Is that the recipe?" Charlie, come on now.
No filter, multicultural, and Black, and a woman. Yeah.
I guess it's hard for a guy to see that then, because I mean, when we see y'all like yourself and Charlie, I mean, we think y'all are amazing as well. I mean, y'all, you hold it down. I mean, and your dialogue, your thought process, how you look and everything like that. It's kind of odd to us, but again, we're men, so it's like, what do we know? We still got holy underwear in the drawer. I mean, so, but
Don't forget about them white beaters, honey, with them holes in it.
You know what? Hold on, I want to share that. I had one. Now I'm gonna go way back, and I'm gonna see if Adrian remembers this. Since you brought this up, Adrian, you remember in North Park Mall? Not North Lake. That's for the new kids. We had North Park Mall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Remember the T-shirt factory that was in North Park Mall?
I do.
They did airbrushing?
Yep.
Okay, so me and my boy, we went and got tank tops. Back in the day, they say white beater. We called them tank tops. So we got these tank tops of wear sort. And we got our names airbrushed on the back of it. And I had one, and it had like a little cartoon head of me in the middle of my nickname. How dare she? My wife made me throw that away 2 years ago.
Wow.
I don't know. It still fit. Granted, I got a little dad bod. Instead of a 6, I'm rocking a 4. But I don't mind.
Well, at least you're not shaped like the letter D. It's okay.
Well, thank God for COVID, kind of, sort of, because I was about to be capital D. Now I'm kind of like a lowercase J or something. I don't know. But anyway, shut up, Mel. Charlie said, thank you kindly. But I have anxiety and depression and prescriptions to prove I don't have my together. Wow. Transparency. Our sister being transparent. That's why we love her so much. Because again, sis, we would have never known because you are holding it down. You're put together well. So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
That's why we love you. Hoggy, I know you ain't laughing at me. You laughing at what Mel said, right?
She laughing at you.
No.
Ha
No.
ha 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 ha.
No. Another thing, Mel, you like this as well. I had to throw away my Aggie tank top.
It had holes in it.
That ain't the point. I had to throw it away. I wasn't happy. Okay, so now I got to re-up and get me some new tank tops or something that I can hold for another 20 years. That's it. That's what I'm doing.
So here's the thing. I have one T-shirt that my Aunt Debbie got me when I turned 8. The number 8's on it, and my nickname is on the top. It's a Pirates baseball T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I have that because that's like one of the first things I got. It was one of my favorite shirts. So y'all already know how old I am. And I got this when I was 8. So I have that. And I take that and have kept it. There are some things, I get it, they're sentimental, to you. But like after 20 years, if you're not putting them in a frame or you're not making like one of those blankets out of them where they can make the T-shirts and stuff, it's taking up space. It's taking up space. So some ideals are framing them or making a blanket or a throw out of them, or you find somebody who can sew, like maybe just have a patch of like a square of maybe your 4 favorite ones on a shirt or a sweatshirt or a sweatshirt or something like that. But yeah, it has to go. It has to go. It has to go. And I'm purging myself. So I know the hard times are like, but I have so much stuff. Like I have to start to condense and get this down. So yeah.
Okay. Hoggy was laughing at me. Okay. Thanks, Hoggy. Talk to you later.
And you know why we make you get rid of that stuff?
Why?
Because we don't like to see you win it.
Why? Okay. Hold up. Get ready, A-Money. This is going to be a good one. Why is that?
I don't want to see my dude walking around with holes in his boxers and his wife beaters, or in shirts or wife beaters that's too small. I don't care if you are just in the house and it's just me and you. I don't want to see that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he like to feel comforted by the closeness of his attire, and then on top of that, you got that built-in breeze added as well. I don't see anything wrong with that.
And that's exactly why, at least she told you, CD, to get rid of it.
Right.
If I tell you and it doesn't happen, then I wait till you run your errands on Saturdays, and then I go on in there and do what I need to do.
And it get missing.
Have you seen my tank top?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
What tank top you talking about?
No,
one is.
I'm never going to incriminate myself. I'll be like this. You ain't hear me saying that? I act like I'm engaged into TV. I don't say a word. I don't answer no questions because I can't tell you no lies. There you go.
That's it. So okay. So Hoggy, she's in here. She's saying that is so true, Melissa. So Hoggy, transparency. Have you done that as well? Did you sneak and throw some stuff?
You can't ask her that. I'm okay with mine. You can't ask somebody else that.
Okay, so here's a very good question. And since I can't ask her that, to the ladies that are currently listening to the podcast at this time, is there anything that y'all need to get rid of? that y'all have been holding on to clothing wise for quite some time.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
No extra breeze.
I think I could say this for ladies. It may not be something that is like old and worn. Ladies, let me know if you agree with this. I have things in the closet that probably didn't fit or doesn't fit, and I keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna get back in it." So it's something that is like motivation to help you get to a certain size, or motivation for you to get in for a particular event, but it just kind of sits in the closet because you never really get back into it to fit it. I'm guilty of that. I have 2 things in my closet right now.
That's all. So you ain't got nothing all, kind of,
So it sounds that sounds kind of contradictory to what we just got to be talking about right here.
Thank you, Adrian. I knew you were gonna get it. I knew it. Something's not right here in this house.
Not at all.
Conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
My tank top get mixed in this stuffing.
But I got a dress that I bought, and don't let it be a good sale, like a good find. And I only paid like under $20. Like I had a dress, no lie. Ross is like one of my favorite little go-to spots. I found a dress at Ross on clearance for 49 cents. And I was like, I'm buying this just because it's 49 cents. Meanwhile, it was like a size and a half too small. I kept it because I paid 49 cents. Even though I knew I wasn't going to get into it. I like just gave that dress away. But I had it for like almost 4 years. And I'm not even exaggerating. Yeah.
Mahogany said, yep, those I'm going to get back into clothes. Yep.
I think that's what we as women are guilty of the most, because we're not going to let you guys see us in raggedy underwear and stuff like that. Like I have some shorts that I would never wear anywhere but in the house. So like I have stuff that are probably like scandalous if you want to categorize it like that. But like I'm not going to have anything raggedy on because I don't want Ben to see me with raggedy stuff on. So you as a husband not going to want to see me. Let me come out downstairs with a t-shirt with some holes in it. Your whole lip is going to go over your face because you're going to be like, what is that? What's wrong with you? Why you got that on? You know you're going to say that to your queens. You know you are. Yep. That's why you quiet. See how they do, ladies? Mm-hmm. It is a double standard. Sure is.
At least one of them admit to it.
Yeah.
At least one. When you go in the closet and you look in the far back corner and you seeing these things, you like tag still on it. You like, oh, what is this? Size what? And we as men can't open our mouth and say anything.
Nope.
For fear of retribution.
Yep.
All day long. All day long.
I got one, guys. Let's talk about relationship boundaries. The new yes, Tina, it is.
Tina said Ross and Brotherton are the devil.
Let's talk about relationship boundaries with the internet. Speaking about Portia and what's her name? Flandras. I don't know. I don't keep up with them.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Yeah. Ex-husband. And people are questioning how soon they got together and all this type of stuff. And honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I could not date someone that I shared air with regularly, meals with, took pictures with, all this kind of stuff. Portia says that they're not friends, but I still could not date her ex-husband like that. I couldn't do it. That's just my relationship boundary. Like if I know that you was married to somebody, dating somebody, and we've like been at several outings together, we broke bread together, we been in social circles where that was your partner, that was your Phelan, thank you, person, and then right after you get a divorce, then we popped up on a vacation taking pictures. Like that's just not me. I couldn't do it. I'm not knocking her. I'm telling you what, Pitbull, that's just not me.
So Charlie says, first, also her child's father's business partner. They might as well swing at this point.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so not only, so he's her. Oh, I didn't know that. Hold on, I got to shake. I got to swirl that tea in that cup. Wait a minute.
Hey, you got it before I got to it. Charlie said, "Whole situation missed."
Yeah.
Hey.
So I mean, like, what are your relationship boundaries? Like, that's a hard line for me. Like, I'm not dating anybody that I know, or I'm not dating anybody that Ben know. Like, I could never go and then date one of his dude. Like, he may not even talk to him, but I would not go and date one of his dudes. Like, that's just crazy. No.
Hey, Money, what you think? You read back in the seat, y'all. It's about to be on. Go ahead.
Pre-89, I wouldn't have cared.
Wait a minute, what's that again now?
Pre-89.
Okay.
Pre-89, I wouldn't have cared. But we
He said pre-89.
I mean,
Look at my clock, my watch. What?
Yeah, wait a minute. What year again? That was a good one.
Just speaking it, just being transparent, but with wisdom and growth. And we talking about like now being an adult and if a situation was to arise like that, no, I couldn't do anything like that. I'm pretty much on your bandwagon with that, Melissa. It's just like it's almost an unwritten rule at that point. So I couldn't do it.
Too many connections. Thank you, Tina.
Yeah.
Too many connections. What is that? 6 degrees of separation?
Yes.
That's like 4.
She done chopped all of them down, got down to 1.
I guess this is too much. Like, and then it's too much like swap.
Ooh.
I had pressure, though. I got rid of it though. They weren't reliable and the cost was too high. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. That is a
and hell away from me.
Get on.
Yeah, get on. That's, to be honest though, that's a recipe for something to happen way later on. And there's too many unanswered questions too by doing that. If you really think about it, you know, because then the other people are like they're wondering in the back of their mind, like, okay, so has this been ongoing? Has this been undercover, low key? Feelings there already? While
with kids involved too, Carrie. Yeah. Like your son grew up probably calling him uncle because him and your dad are business partners, and now you seeing him with your mommy. Like, come on,
yeah, that's traumatized. Ooh, that's messy right there. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Got me feeling dirty over here.
I know, right? Can I go get a bleach bath, please? I mean, it's like, you know, that is an unwritten rule, though. Yeah, because I mean, it's like, you know, if we've broken bread and if we shared things, and I'm sure the communication between the two of them. Think about this now: the communication between both of those brothers probably got deep at one time as well, because, you know, when you're a business partner, many times it's just not business. You know, you're doing things above and beyond, and you're sharing things, and there's times in which dialogue gets real deep. You know, oh, what's going on, man? Why are you acting this way? You okay? Oh, well, man, my lady at home, blah 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 blah. Now all of a sudden you dating late, said late, after you done probably heard all this stuff that has been going on between them, everything. Yeah, that's
too much for me.
Yeah, I need some Lysol right about now. That's crazy.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything that, you know, what's happening, what's going on, what's doing this. Right. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Right, we're Charlie. That is the ASS whipping is a recipe for ASS whooping in my younger days. Now that's a recipe for canceled accounts. Let me tell you something. I ain't even gonna go too far to younger. I will exercise restraint, but let Ben and I no longer be together. And one of my friends that's been over here and ate with us and all that kind of stuff, and I catch them at Sam's. They catching these hands, both of them. Just that one time. Just that one time, if nothing else.
Hold on, you
Because
said at Sam's?
Sam's. I don't care where they at. I'm gonna catch them at Sam's,
Oh,
University. It don't matter. They could be walking down the street. Let me
oh my
see.
goodness.
Wait a minute. Is that? Oh no. Sorry, family. I'm just gonna be transparent.
I had a visual when you said Sam's. I'm just like seeing stuff, because they give you them great deals on toilet paper and stuff like that. You see stuff flying out, just like
Yeah, because
she's running and you chasing her with a bottle of Chianti or whatever.
I ain't throwing that. Ain't nobody doing none of that. I'm throwing these. That's about it. I like to have people have. I like to believe people have a better selection than their own little circle. That's almost family. Correct, Tina.
Say that, Tina. Yeah, that's straight. Yeah, that's like that's daggone near incest.
It's too many people in this world.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
I
speak for the sisters that don't want to be transparent, but I know.
Not mahogany.
Ooh, boy, don't let the smooth taste fool you.
I'm gonna tell you. And I'm usually that person that try to be like, okay, catch your hands like when it's like.
Hey, money. They own one tonight, boy.
Hey, we might have to transition for this, man.
Hey, there's a lot of violence. Hey, isn't it not interesting that we went from originally the purge to now catching hands?
Yes.
We might want to be careful.
Y'all ain't got to be careful. Because I'm going to tell you right now. She said, pray for me. She's a work in progress Wednesday.
Oh, I love Charlie. I swear. She is something else, boy. That was a good one. Wow.
Yeah.
Catching hands.
They say you should, you're too mature. I'm not. I haven't grown that much yet. Yeah, right, Mahogany. Like you play in my face. Like I feel it's a whole nother level. It's not about me hitting you because of being. It's because you disrespected me. And anytime I ever got into an altercation with another woman and it happened to be around a dude but not really fighting over a guy, it's been more because you disrespected me. Not so much that you with him, have him, but don't be a woman about how you gonna do your stuff. Don't just kind of like talk to me, you in my face, you thinking, we cool, thinking we're entered into a sisterhood, and all the time you scheming. Yeah, that's gonna cause you to get some physical laying of the hands, and then you can pray on me. Like,
so quick question. With I'm just being devil's advocate. I shouldn't even say it like that, but
go ahead.
Would it be better if so said sister, and I'm going back to Sam's because I still got the visual. So you see her in there with, in Sam's. But what if she came to you prior to that and said, Melissa, hey sis, girl, can we talk?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Over here. My goodness, I had to clutch my pearls. Bro, you see that?
I saw it.
My shirt went like this. I was like, in virtual? Come on.
I'm just playing. I think that's the way you handle it, Carrie. Honestly, I think as uncomfortable as it needs to be, you know what I'm saying, she needs to come to me and be like, look, even though you have been broke up or whatever, I just want to let you know we've been talking. That's what I'm like. There's a way to do things. So yeah, I'm gonna respect that. I may not like it, but what can I do? She stepped to me like a woman. That's what a queen to a queen does. But like, you already knew this was going on, and you saw me. We might even ran into each other somewhere else, and then I see y'all together. It's gonna be a problem. And I'm gonna tell you what Ben gonna do. Ben
And
gonna exit stage left. He already know.
being in the middle of this. This is hypothetical now. Come on.
It's hyper. I mean, well, that's who I'm married to, so duh. But I mean, honestly, Ben is going to exit stage left because he and I had a situation kind of like this when we were dating, and you know, we talked about it like really like midway through our marriage, and I told him what I did, and he was like, "I wonder why she stopped speaking to me." I told her she better not even look in his direction. Yeah, and she didn't even speak to him no more. She was avoiding him at all costs. Yeah.
So you
don't play me.
God now.
I did. Dad and my baby 9. Yep.
Interesting.
Very. All right.
Well,
I had to post this again. What Charlie just said. She said, "I still might slap all the taste out of you, but yeah, a respectful conversation need to be had."
Wow. So I mean,
hashtag I'm foolish all day.
Oh, Charlie do one-on-one from the old movies like Dynasty. You come from here. You just look at it when I face him at. Just stare at it.
Whoa.
My ex had a date same weekend we broke up. I beat both of their butts.
Bruh, how did we get so violent in this show?
So Tina. Tina, was it because you knew who his date was as well? Or was it just the fact that he had another girl so quickly?
Wow, that's a good question. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes, ma'am, from down low and behind you.
Well, she talking about hitting like a softball or something.
From here. You got to go back.
You got to go way back.
You got to reach down, Carrie. You still too high. You got to go
I'm
down.
In the high chair. I can't get it.
Come up.
Oh, okay. So you got to.
Yeah.
See, I'm used to the other way. Like you do this.
No.
And it's like 5 on the black hand side. Pimp slap. You
with the backhand slips.
Yeah, you just got it.
Now I already have a issue with one of my knuckles because of messing with somebody.
Goodness. The truth will set you free. You see this here?
Violent. I'm just pushed in a corner. You pushed me in a corner. I threw her clothes outside.
Well, it's rough right here.
I can't wait. Me, Tina, and Charlie, we need to go have some wine and just share stories.
All I'm seeing is Waiting to Excel Part 2.
Now that's something I never did. I never did the whole mess up the clothes things. Yeah, see? She knows.
Yeah, she knows. She. Oh.
I felt they already had something going before we broke up. Ah, gotcha.
That'll do it.
Your site was confirmation. I'm reformed.
Congratulations, Charlie.
That's right. Oh man, that's wow. That's I learned a lot in this show. Honestly, many of the ladies that we are very fond of and such. But oh my goodness. Okay, all right. So, what's up, Renee Crooms? I don't know what I missed, but okay. So Renee, there's been here's the word, plethora of discussion regarding what you talk about Wednesday, and we've gone from the purge to pimp slap on the backhand side. I mean, it's been a wide range. So if you feel like you want to definitely chime in.
Ms. Crooms, we were talking about relationship boundaries, and we brought up the Phelan and Portia situation. Oh, Renee.
Oh, that is cold-blooded.
Talk about your breeze. You got your breeze now, A-Money. That's a whole lot of breeze.
That is cold-blooded, Renee. Man, so Renee, y'all are really showing y'all colors on this show.
Wow.
You got your breeze down, buddy.
CD.
No.
I took her phone out of hand and checked the whole conversation.
Oh, you
Oh,
gangster.
Tina, like, I'm walking up on you. Like, hold up.
Give me that phone.
Give me that phone.
She gangster.
Wow. Yeah. Yo. I think it shows that how much we are. I know I'm a Leo. I'm very passionate. If I decide to love you, I love you with everything I got. And so when I do that and you hurt me, you're hurting everything I got. So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's sometimes this is what happens because of that. So, I come with a warning label and you better be man enough to handle it because it's a lot that's involved. It's a lot.
I'm still okay. I'm sorry. I gotta go back. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world you gonna cut out the crotch in a man's pair of drawers.
Easy. You just take
No,
it.
no, no. I'm not saying I know
Oh,
how to do it, but you gotta have a mindset to say, I'm gonna go ahead and cut his drawers. Out
it's
of
called patience.
all the things you could do, you in your mind, you are like, I'm gonna go cut his drawers.
That was focus.
That for real. That is like I am a Leo and thank God for therapy and prayer. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
This is scary.
Oh, wow.
We're very passionate. Leos are some of the best friends, best lovers, best companions, and we love hard. And because we have a kind of alpha personality, it's in everything that we do. Tina's a Scorpio. She's the type that's she's gonna do something that's gonna sting you. We do
So
something that hurts you, but it gotta be entertaining to us too.
so Renee just said you will not wear the underwear that I bought.
Oh, see,
That's even
it's
more
layers.
gangster.
It's layers. See, it's
That's more
layers.
gangster. So you had to buy him some drawers. And then you went and said, oh, that's how you gonna be. I'm about to cut these out.
Yeah.
Ain't no Tarzan in this house.
She said, if you're gonna go out there, you get your own drawers and do it in it, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you know what? Adrian.
Y'all better be glad y'all good dudes. Cause could you imagine the army that your wives would have behind them if y'all wasn't good dudes?
Bruh, wouldn't have no drawers. We get our butts whooped. Another one coming from over here talking about I'm gonna show y'all how to shoot these jokers. Another one over here talking about, I got the baby 9. Another one coming from Virginia. Who riding?
Y'all
Lead the
better be
charge.
glad y'all good to the Queen Renee and Queen Tara, honey, because they have it all. And the toes and the Renee.
Renee, did you buy the socks too? What is going on? He can't buy his own undergarments. And
Now
you
y'all
not
know we buy y'all underwear. Come on now, don't front.
I buy my own. I buy my own. Probably because of this. I gotta keep it drawn. Hey,
Renee said it got good, Karen. Renee said it got good, so she had to go to the socks.
Hey, this joke go in there trying to put a t-shirt on. It's flapping. He gonna put his drawers on. He look like a caveman. He gonna put socks on. It's just, he had to just go and put on some clothes and go all natural up under the clothes because she'd have took everything else.
And then said prayer works.
Exactly why I put the car on cinder blocks. Won't drive her around and nothing that help pay. Oh Lord.
It's getting worse. Now you heel toeing it, showing your toes with no drawers on, and I lead you. That's
she put the car on cinder blocks.
Some of them. I mean, I'm reformed. Yep. Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad you. Boy, y'all are something else tonight. Me too. Hallelujah. Hey, this
That's
right
why
here,
they're
boy.
my family. That's my sisterhood, my queens.
Golly, boy.
I'm not the only one. You just, stand in your truth. This is what it is. We have all done things that have been emotional, have been driven by passion. They have, I think the statutory thing on my stuff is way, way done now. I could probably admit it on
What?
like there's things that I have done that he probably would never know, but I've done it. And yeah, it was all driven from hurt and passion and bad choices and emotional, wanting to get back. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that as a woman, you be like, yo, I need to do this just to make me feel better. But, it doesn't make you feel better because you ultimately want that person and they're not coming back. But, it might make them think twice before doing it to someone else. That's all I'm saying.
And make sure they buy their own underclothes and stuff. That right there, boy. That's
Renee takes the cake.
That's between that and the cinder blocks. Man, and Tina over there taking women phones right out their hand and then having talks with them and stuff, and then dump. Man, goodness gracious, y'all,
they are thorough. I ain't all out here, but I know my own. These new school female. Oh, honey, let's not talk about that new way of doing stuff. They be on the phone and taking screenshots of their phone, Renee, to say what this person said, and they text. I don't have time for that. I never was a bit talker, and we were face to face arguing. I'm not gonna do the whole text message and the Instagram and the Facebook. Like, no, no.
Yeah, it's a different breed now. Boy, I'm sure many of the new school, when they watch this show, they're gonna be like, them sisters right there, boy, they ain't play. Did my mama do
that? Your mama did it. Because I will say this, and I know we gotta go, but old school whoop that ASS beats new school whoop that ASS every time. I promise. Every time.
All right, so we coming up on the time that we hate, but I gotta throw this to A Money, because A Money is like, he's like in this world right now. He's like,
he taking it in. He know what not to do.
You know that Deacon do when he's sitting there and he's listening to the visiting pastor and stuff. He's sitting there like taking it all in. Trying to see what's going on. Hey, Money.
Yes, sir.
Let you go on here and share. Close this out. What's up?
I'm just glad everybody's reformed. I'm just leave it with that.
Fail Money. My mama used to kick butts and take names. Woo!
Okay, Hockey. Hockey said she ain't do like y'all. She don't go cutting draws and putting cars on cinder blocks and stuff. No.
Oh, Scooby still has those hating a flashback of how I made my Charlie.
Charlie. We'll let y'all ladies go ahead and share, boy. We learned so much about y'all this evening. We appreciate it.
We got you. We got y'all. If you ever had a problem, trust me. Your queens ever had a problem, we got you. Don't worry about it.
I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't doing nothing. My wife got arms like she can pick up the back of a car, so I'm too old to be going through all that.
This is true.
I just want to love on her and let her know I love you, babe.
You
leave my underwear alone. You already took the tank top. You leave drawers and stuff alone. I'll do whatever you want. You want me to go cook? Okay, I'm going here to. I got you. You gotta worry about it.
Throw the Leo signal up and we on the way. Right.
Hey.
Thank you, Renee.
Ooh, real out here in these streets.
Like Thundercats. We used to have Throw the Leo sign up.
Oh my
On
goodness.
the way.
Hey, all of them talking about they gonna call us racing, like in a comic book.
Yes, all the time, every time.
Oh man, y'all are something else, boy. Well, y'all, thank y'all for joining us this evening on At the Round Table. You know, anytime we have this "What You Talking About" Wednesday, it's amazing how it goes. Man, it's just it takes a mind of its own. I mean, you know, it just whole identity. No, wow. Okay,
Sometimes
so
we have fun, and sometimes we're deep with it. Tonight was a night to have fun and laugh.
and get deep with it because we done learned some things about y'all, boy. I'm gonna be like, hey, Renee, remember I told you just the other day? I'll be there Friday. So if you see me look at you like this, just make sure everything's good.
Don't be scared.
Me and you right here, sis. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all most definitely. And if y'all get a chance, just share the show. We trying to get our numbers up. We're gonna be transparent tonight since we learned about everything else tonight. But we're gonna be transparent because we want people to know about the People's Podcast and give us some good numbers and share this with a lot of people. You know, maybe take this show and go to grandma and say, "Hey, grandma, check this show out." She might tell you some things that she used to do. Just saying.
That was the real OGs back then.
Real OG.
They carry straight razors.
Yes.
Ooh.
Mean it.
And mean it. Shut the whole house down. Cut you.
Yep.
Paw gone over in the corner.
Better go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, if y'all get a chance, definitely share the show. Let everybody know what's going on. They still chiming. Well, I tell you, that's what we love about this show. Let other people see it. And if you get a chance, check us out next week rather. It's going to be very interesting. We're not going to disclose anything yet, but I think you're really going to enjoy it. So you need to tell everybody to get on board next Wednesday.
We're going to have fun. It's going to be interesting.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So with that being said,
hey, before we leave, all of y'all drink y'all green tea. Take a sedative. Calm down out there.
Woosah.
Just trying to bring you down a little bit.
Bring it down. Go get some sage, please.
We were just sharing stories. We're not there emotionally. You know, we just were sharing stories. We're not reliving anything. Okay.
All right. We'll get a call from these hubbies and stuff. Talk about, man, what y'all do? What were y'all talking about? I woke up, she was over me with scissors.
Just staring.
Tom.
Yes, Charlie, me too. I take two.
Yeah.
I take two of my gummies.
All right, family. We did it once again. Thank y'all for joining us once again. We'll see y'all again next week. Again, share the show. Let everybody know it's the People's Podcast. We love y'all and mean it. Peace. Not the scissors.